Have you ever wondered what it truly means to be fearless? Is it an innate characteristic, a learned behavior, or perhaps a combination of both? Fearlessness, a concept often romanticized in literature and cinema, is a state of being that intrigues many. Yet it's not as simple as it's often portrayed. Today, we delve into the scientific research behind fearlessness, unraveling its complexities and exploring the mechanisms that shape it. Fearlessness, in essence, is the absence of fear. But what does that entail? According to a study published in the Journal of Neuroscience, fearlessness isn't about the absence of fear, but rather it's about the ability to face fear head-on. It's about how our brains process and respond to fear-inducing stimuli. A key player in this process is the amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure deep within our brains. It's our brain's fear center responsible for triggering fear responses. However, research has shown that fearless individuals have a unique way of managing this fear response. Their amygdalae are not underactive or non-responsive. Instead, they have a robust prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and problem-solving, that effectively manages and mitigates the fear response triggered by the amygdala. In other words, being fearless doesn't mean not experiencing fear. It means experiencing fear, but managing to keep it under control. It's a dance between the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex, a delicate balance that results in the fearlessness we often admire. Furthermore, research has shown that fearlessness is not solely an inborn trait. It can also be cultivated through experiences and training. For instance, exposure therapy, a popular method used in treating phobias and anxiety disorders, is based on the principle of fear habituation. It involves repeated exposure to a fear-inducing stimulus until the fear response diminishes. Over time, the brain learns to manage the fear response better, leading to increased fearlessness. It's also important to note that fearlessness is not always beneficial. While it can lead to heroic acts and breakthroughs, it can also result in reckless behaviors and decisions. This is because fear, in its essence, is a survival mechanism. It alerts us to potential dangers and helps us make safe decisions. Therefore, a certain level of fear is not only normal, but necessary. To summarize, fearlessness is a complex concept shaped by the intricate interplay between different brain structures, most notably the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex. It's not about the absence of fear, but rather the ability to manage and control fear. Fearlessness can also be cultivated through experiences and training, and while it can lead to commendable acts, it can also result in reckless behaviors if not properly balanced. So the next time you think about fearlessness, remember, it's not about being devoid of fear. It's about mastering the art of fear management. Because in the grand scheme of things, being fearless is not about not having fears, but about having the courage to face them head on.